Good morning out there in the DFS community. It's Vaughn, the Stat Man, coming into your YouTube airwaves, and welcome to the Stat Room. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before I get into the wonderfulness that happened in DFS last night, I am going to get into my positive word. And my positive word for today is why. I know you're like, why would you say that? All right, know your why, ladies and gentlemen. Like, why are you here? Why do you do what you do? And what could you focus on to where nothing else would matter? All right, when I started my acting career, I was like, man, I'm gonna be a great actor, and I'm going to this audition, and I'm so great at screen development, and I can break a character down, and I could cry on cue. But then I said, my why is I need to learn how to audition, because if I don't know how to audition, they'll never see my talent or any of that. So my why is, why do I do what I do? I do what I do because I put everything on me. I want my whole family to have to depend on me because I'm army strong. I'm built for this. So my why is I will succeed at all costs. No matter how much pain, I just keep moving forward. I just keep pushing because my why is stronger than everything. Like I remember I'm reading John Calipari's book, and one of the players was letting his team down, was like, you know your why? And he was like, yeah, why you do this? He was like, because I love my mother. I love my grandmother. And Calipari said, well, you must not love your grandmother or your mother, because you're not going to give them a better life with this terrible effort you're putting out there. So guys, know your why. Why do you get up in the morning? Is it to be average, or do you want to be great? Like, don't settle for mediocre jobs, guys. Find your why. And when you find your why, like why are you here, that's when you'll flourish. All right, I'm going to leave it there with the why. All right, let's get into a recap of the 4 Horsemen from last night, guys. All right, we had the pitcher Clevenger. He gave us 21. That's pretty good. We had second base Lowry, 15.5. Pretty good. I had Amarista, guys. He was a late scratch, so he didn't play. So I had to scramble for a last second 4 Horsemen guy. I put Beckham in. He gave us 3. Not that good, but oh well. Davis gave us 9.5. Still not bad. That's not bad. So you got about 40 points from 4 people. And if you happen to put Blackman in there, you would have been at 80. So that's a good start. And I know my VIPs and my yearly subscribers and my Sharks gotta be loving my Swerzer lineup and my Wood lineup. Wood was a pretty good pick, right, y'all? I know. All right. Now, my lineups for tomorrow will be for the 2 o'clock only contest, because I see more value in that than the main slate. So my pitcher will be Greinke. I think I'm saying his name wrong, from Arizona. First baseman, Fontana. Shortstop, Anderson, and outfielder, Betts from Boston. So, all right, somebody asked me if they were going to buy lineups, how do you judge the person that's selling you the lineups? All right, I believe like this. You don't want to see what somebody's ceiling is, because the sun shines on a Doug's butt every now and again. Like with me, I've already had a 212, a 216, a 191, a 179, a 183 over the course of the last 8 days. That means absolutely nothing, guys. You want to see what somebody's floor is. Like tonight, like I had another 159, a 130, and one of my Sharks that I lined that came out at 191, and my other Shark line came at a 202. Now my Shark package is different than, because most of the people that watch me, they're not trying to win the big PPs, so they're only going to play one lineup a night, and they only have like $5 or so. And I love you guys. That's why I try to give you guys 4 players that can help you win, because I know a lot of people don't have the money. So I'm here to give value to those people. But for the Sharks, they have to pay, because they play $200, $300 a day. When they play that kind of money, they want 10 lineups. So I give them 10 lineups. I typically have 3 that do absolutely nothing. That's just the reality, because 70% of the guys ground out, strike out, or fly ball out. But I have 4 lineups, guys, that typically come in over 175. Then I'll have 1 that's about 150. Then I'll have 2 that's about 119 to 130. And my floor is about a 109. So I changed my system. Remember I told you guys, the only thing that hurts my lineups is weather. Today, the weather was pretty consistent. One game did get postponed, but other than that, the weather was consistent. And I had this like advice. When you're doing your lineups, guys, if you have your 9-guy set, and if 2 of the guys in your lineup is late game scratches, just delete the whole thing. It's not worth it to just randomly try to just put somebody in there. Don't be that desperate to play. Cancel that lineup. And I tell people, when you buy lineups from me, I normally create 5 a day that I give out to my VIPs. They get 4. And I normally have 1 that I don't give out. And the one I don't give out, I just keep it for myself. That one didn't do well tonight. The ones I gave out did really well. But I tell my people to play 1 lineup, maybe 2, because I always have 1 that's going to be great. So why would you play all 4 lineups? Just pick 1 or 2. All right, so I'm going to leave it there, guys. Hope you love what I did. Hit the like button, subscribe to me. If this is your first time, I know you like what I did, so hit the subscribe button. I give good information. And guys, I am on to today. Love y'all.